Grand Rising, my lovely Pisces. How are you doing this lovely morning? How are you? Today is Sunday, December the 8th. Pisces, I hope that you wake up saying thank you, God, for waking you up, and that you also are praying for this nation to come together in peace, love, and harmony, that we can coexist without killing each other and setting war bombs. All right, it's so important that you pray for our nations, for our countries, that we can be in one, that we don't have to be so violent with each other, So please keep your prayers for all of us, for your kids, for the new generations, for those who's having babies and got little kids. It's so important that we do that. At a blink of an eye, your life can change tremendously. And then we will become one of those people that you see on TV running for their lives, not even having a home, and everybody worshiping these cars and these houses and shit that y'all don't want to leave behind. You'll be running for your life and not worrying about what you have, starting with nothing but the clothes on your back. You lucky if you have that. You lucky if you wake up to see that day, or that you moving around. This is serious, so please pray so these nations can come together. For those who want to read it, you get it today or the next day. For those, and I only do video readings. If anyone is getting married or having a birthday party or whatever celebrations you want, and you want to have a group reading, and I'm talking about a group where there is a couple people, I do have a package, and depending on how many people is in your package, I will give you the price. Some people do it for weddings and anniversary, birthdays, engagements, things like that. Okay, so if you want a group of people to get their cards read as a gift for someone, let me know and I will give you the price of the group. If you want to have a reading with a person you with, I also have a price for that. I only do FaceTime readings. I do not do email and questions reading. No, I don't. For those who go onto my webpage and purchase the candle, the Black Magic Spellbreaker candle, know that this candle is for anything that you feel that is against you and wish you the worst. Death, jealousy, envy. And you all know who these people are. These people are not people you don't know. They're the people you know that do these damage to you. Okay? The next candle is the Abundant Prosperity, Healing, Growth, Fertility, and Nurture candle. Alright? And that is for anything that is in your material world gain and your health. Okay? The third candle is love yourself. Can't nobody love you. And that is something I practice big. Own it, honey. Own who you are. Own yourself. You understand? Can't nobody build you like you can build yourself. All right? The fourth candle is the justice. And I have many more candles, but these are the candles that I burn on my altar. Palo Santo and Sage, it is to, you know what this is? Is to move out any negative energy in your house. When you burn this, make sure as you burn it, you say what you want to remove from in your house, okay? Anything you do, you must set your intentions and say what it is you want to air out and what it is you want to move out, okay? The red brick, the herbs in the bag is, if you go on my line, you will see that I got all kinds of herbs in a bag. You pick the one that is for you. The red brick dust, I swear by, is what you put on front of your door, okay? And I do way more than that with mine when I use it, okay? The walnut bath is to work with anything that's in your shadow. And we all have a shadow, everybody in the world. Nobody is a saint. Oils come in oil form and in dry form, and you can put this in anything you want. That we have all kinds of oils, and I know that I keep telling y'all about the red dragon blood oil is very, very good, and for many things that you want. Okay, crystals and stones play major parts in your body. My evil eye bracelets and my Jonah art necklace is something that I never take off, ever. All right? I don't care what diamonds and pearls that someone gives me. I do not take off anything that got to do with my spirituality. All right? Nothing can overpower that. The spiritual detox salt bath is good for your immune system, also good for your lungs and kidneys and things in your body that bothers you and hurts you. And this is good, and it got good oils, and it's also good if you got a skin problem. All right, so let's get down with your reading. The first card that I pick is about you. All right, it's almost very personal. It is personal because it don't have anything to do with the reading. It's about you. It's the bonus card. It is your bonus card of the day. Okay. Where is your vibe? What do you want? What is it about Pisces? All right. It's your advice. It's your spiritual guidance. What is it? All right. Here we go. Art Michael Jonah Art, please allow me to do this reading. It's 444 on the top. On the clock, 444 Pisces, 444. The card that you pick is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, Pisces, and that's you. You pick yourself from the door. Now, I like to tell y'all what is the Hanged Man about. All right. The Hanged Man comes before the justice, which is the truth. And then after the truth comes the Hanged Man with a sacrificing, right? And then comes the Death card, which is transformation, right? So what is it that you are sacrificing? What is it? And it is the number 12 card in the major arcanas. So what is it that you are sacrificing? What is it that you feel there? Because it's something like letting go, right? Sacrificing, surrendering, restriction, delays, detachment, enlightenment, intuition. And the best way in the physical world that we deal with this card can mean sacrificing comfort, physical, mental, emotion, spiritual. For an enlightenment, you sacrificing your physical, mental, emotion, and spiritual for the enlightenment. It can also indicate a peaceful acceptance of what we cannot change. All right? What we cannot change. The image is a very modern, all right, that shows that you are in a place in your life where you're not comfortable with, right? You may be exercising. It shows that you need to discipline yourself also, right? Doing yoga or headstands require discipline and practice. Both forms of sacrificing that brings benefits, both physically and mentally, right? Seeing the world upside down force us to see difference, to see something in a different way. Sometimes the enlightenment can be as simple as seeing things from someone else's point of view, not yours. All right? What are you willing to give up for what you want? What is it? What will you absolutely not sacrifice for? What would you give up and what would you absolutely not sacrifice for? How do you handle not being able to get what you want? All right, do you act a fool? How do you deal with that? Okay? Do you rule against the situation? Do you find a place of peace and acceptance that you can accept it? What are the pros and the cons of both those approach? How do you approach the pros and the cons? What can you gain? What do you lose? All right? How do you determine when to fight and when to quit? When? You know what I mean? To see things more clearly, turn yourself or the situation upside down and let things come into surprise and a force. Right? Whatever it is something here that you have to tell yourself, what are you going to sacrifice for and what you're not? All right? Sometimes we got to see things in someone else's point of views. Sometimes we got to be quiet, right? So that we can see things in a different way. And one thing, my rule in life, in a relationship or in anything that I will be involved in, the new rule to my world is don't say a word till someone finished talking. And then I will be able to have the time to really think as they're talking, how they're moving, how they coming at me before I can speak or before I have nothing to say. And that's the new rule in my life. Don't even interrupt. Just listen. And that's something that you need to do. Okay? Just leave things alone. Sometimes when we don't like what people say or text or say to us, however they do it, we intend to, it's only two ways, go off or don't say nothing. Is it really worth arguing with a person? Because this reminds me of like the Five of Swords, where I'm going to have it my way no matter what. And I don't care who I hurt, whatever, I'm going to do what I got to do. No, you got to sit back because things don't always go your way. Right? Sometimes we look at things and we want things and we want to do it this way. But God don't give it to you when you want it. God give it to you when he wants you to have it. And if he wants you to have it. And that's the way that card is explaining itself. And I don't know who is it, how you feel, or what kind of, you got to be disciplined. You got to know when to move and when not to move. You got to know when to speak and when not to speak. In the meantime and in between time, you got to take care of yourself. Nurture yourself. Get all the information you need to proceed if have to. It's funny that last night I was dreaming of the guy I lived with for so many years. And in this dream, it was like somebody was getting upset over something about the way the country was ran. And during the dream, I could see people shooting at the police, and it's like, you can't no longer stand here and let these people do what they want to you. It was like a civil war. And I was seeing it. But in the dream, I was like teaching people, you know, I was a teacher there, almost like I was an instructor, like I was in a camp with all of these people, men, women of all ages. And there I see my ex. It was so crazy. In the room it was like the hotel or whatever this camp was, it had windows all around, like you didn't have privacy or nothing. And so there was a mirror there. And in the mirror, it was the girl sending a message in the mirror, I swear to you. And I looked in the mirror, and this girl looked like she was going to murder herself or some crazy stuff. But I had turned, and I was with the guy I was with for all the years, and I turned the mirror and put it under a step so you could see in between the steps. And here she come back asking for the mirror. I said, why would you want to look in that mirror again when it's harming you? I don't know, but I was in this place, and I was a teacher. And it was so crazy. It was like a camp, and this camp was us. It was like people fighting people with power. And I seen it clear as day. I seen these police coming out of the wood, and I was, and the people that we was with was saying, you no longer can sit there and allow this. And I don't know. That's why I say you must pray for the things that are to come, because prayers work. And it said in the mirror, and this lady wanted to do harm to herself because she could not accept what was going on. So that was the dream I was having. I could tell you, and I woke up this morning, I said, well, I hope he's okay. And I don't know, but in the dream, he looked at himself. He looked at like, it was so crazy. That dream was crazy. It was really crazy. It was so many rooms and so many people of all age. It was like if we was in a camp or something. Like they had us in a camp. I don't know, but that's how it was. The girl in the mirror was in another place. It was like she flew in, but I had contact with her. It almost reminded me of a woman and I'm going to say a Ruby. Ruby, if you're watching me, it remind me of you. I don't know, I just felt like it was you. That woman that was looking at herself in the mirror was you. And if you're watching me, Ruby, I'm literally telling you, it was you. Okay? So let's move on, Pisces. You don't let nothing keep you. You have to make a choice, but you have to know how to make it. And you have to know how to deal with yourself. Okay? You may be hanging upside down, but the message is there's a light and there's still growth. And you may feel like your world's upside down, but you got to straighten up. You got to face whatever it is that you got to face. Because God is giving you a light. And you're coming into an awareness, but it says sacrifice. Remember, after sacrifice is death. But before the sacrifice is the truth. And you're in the middle of the truth and the death. And death. Okay? So I'm going to say it again. You are in the middle of the truth, which is justice, and then it's the hanged man, and then it's a sacrifice, which it means death. Something here that you've been through is an ending to it. And it's a whole new beginning. And you got to face what it is. And that's what it means. There's something here is greater. And you've been through so much facing the truth, seeing it for what it is, but you're growing through it. Okay? And it's always black and white. You just got to see it. You got to read it. You got to see what you're doing. All right? That is the card of the day. Oh, Jesus. That was deep. I don't even know why I feel like I'm crying. Or I feel like I want to cry. But it's something here that it is justice, sacrifice, and a transition in your life that is going to make a change. That you already suffered enough. That you have to believe what it is to move on. You got to see it for what it is. You got to say, yes, it is this. And yes, I'm not dealing with it no more. And I'm going to deal with it this way. I already done enough. And now that is when you make a change into the new. And making this change wasn't easy. Dealing with the truth is not always easy. Okay? All right, Spirit, Archangel, Jonah, please allow me to do this reading and tell me what I need to see. Here we go with the reading, Pisces. Show me what I need to see. Show me what I need to see. The Ten of Wands, that means, Pisces, there is so much weight. So much weight. And the house is up there, but then you see that there not only is a lot of weight to be carried to get to that home, but it's something bubbling. And then this person is looking and is sitting on rocks. I mean, not only do you got to carry or whatever it is got to be carried up there, but you got to, and nothing is smooth. It's like you walking on these big old giant rocks to get there. And study, just look at it. But if you get on that right path don't look like it's full of rocks. It looks like it's smooth, and the house is sitting up there looking beautiful. But this lava, this exploding. Okay? Tell me more. It's like this, to get there is not easy. All right? To get there is saying I'm carrying this weight on my chest, not on my back. Ooh. Tell me more, Pisces. The Tower. So the Tower shows people, somebody's crown falling off. The Tower shows some type of chaotic moments. Something falling apart. And when things fall apart, Pisces, this is pretty hard. When things fall apart, you learn that you rebuilt. And remember, honey, this dream was not crazy to me. It's almost like I'm telling you. It's like something, the whole thing just came down, and then you looking at it, and everything is gone. So there's something here, and I don't know if it's a home or whatever it is, but something here is falling. You see there is a house, and then you see there is this explosion, and then it comes down because someone is carrying too much weight on their chest. The truth, remember, it says truth, right? It says justice, and then it says the hanged man, and then it says death. So something has to be done with. Tell me more. And you seeing it. Tell me more. Something is coming to an end. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles. So when this is done with and over with, then you see it. All right? I did tell you I felt like I was in a camp. Right? Then it shows that someone's holding their pentacles. Someone is looking at how far they go, but they know that they can't jump. They know that they have to think about moving. What is next? Because you don't see a road there. Is someone sitting on the top? All right? Looking at this destruction, this thing's falling apart, and then you say, after this, I'm looking at how everything is. And I know that I cannot move. Because the Pentacles is the one that doesn't move. It just sits there. Right? It's like, I need to move from this. I need to move forward from this destruction, whatever it is that's happened. That I'm carrying all this weight on my chest. But then it says, the sun comes up. And then you start looking at everything. It's like you look at everything how it was. How it came down. How can I will rebuild over. This is not breaking me. I will rebuild over. But you looking because you said, I'm looking at this and I know that I should not move. It's like you sitting there still, but you watching everything crumble, and I guess you looking at it saying, all of this can happen. I got to know how I'm moving, or I got to know how to look at a situation right now. What is the outcome of this? That's what you're saying. I can't move. I'm not going to, I'm not going to take action. I'm going to sit there and watch this. What the hell? It's like something here, there's a lot. This coming apart and you sitting there watching it, but you're not making a move. It's like something is here is being watched and not moving forward. But it's also something that's coming apart because it was just too much. All right? Let's move on with the reading. Whew. All right. This may say that someone's looking at like they're carrying a lot of weight, and they know that they're trying to make it to the house, but when they make it there, or how they make it there, it's like nothing is. It's like everything is caving apart, or like a relationship, a house. But then you sit there, you watch this, like somebody look like they're winning, but they're not making a move because something here is not right. Something here is like, somebody's house is not, it's just chaos. All right? And someone is walking barefooted, honey, like they carrying everything on their chest because they know it. It's like going home in an explosion, walking the door and there's an explosion going on, or chaos going on, or something falling completely apart from finding out the truth. All right? Someone's house wasn't built on a solid foundation like they thought it was. Somebody's life wasn't built, whatever relationship or whatever it is that they thought that they had that was built on a strong foundation is not. It's falling apart. Okay? Or whatever it is. Something here is not what you think it is. Or you watching something here explode and not making a move. Somebody here may be darker. This person may be sitting here watching things, waiting for something to fall apart, waiting for a breakup or something like that, waiting for something not good to happen in a relationship, or whether it's you waiting on something to happen in their relationship, or you and your own, or it's something not right here. Something here is being destroyed, and someone here is watching it or waiting for this to come down. Oh my God. Tell me more. Because with this Ten of Wands is growth, but it's too much problems. It's like something here comes with too much problems, or it already has a lot of problems. All right? Now, with the Ten of Wands comes the Ace of Wands. After all of this, it's like you carry all this weight, then you get the Ace of Wands, which is new beginnings. Okay? When you carry all these wands, or whoever's carrying these wands, it's like, I'm trying to make it to the house, but I know there is something there that's a lot. But you get new beginnings with this. A new structure, a new foundation, a new job. All right? It's something here that is offering you something brand new. But you feel like it's a lot to carry. Right? Like, excuse me. Thank you, Lord. Like, how can I carry all of this weight up there by myself? It's just a lot. Although I'm trying to look at it like I can build. Like I got the right to build, right? Like I can build. But if I could just let some of this weight that I'm carrying, if I can, because it seems like it's a lot, right? But with all of this weight, and it seems like it's something you want, and you're trying to make it to the house. I don't know if you're buying a house, right? Maybe you feel like it's too much or costs too much. I don't know. You wait for something. It's like a building or something. But you're going to grow. You got these birds. You got these, I love these little hummingbirds. You got a plant that you're growing. It's something of a foundation. But this foundation is making you feel like it's a lot of weight. It's on your chest that you got to make it there. It seems like you may think it's too much for you. All right? Or someone may think this is a lot. Tell me more about this Tower. With the Tower, you got the Eight of Pentacles. With all of this that's coming down, this shakeup, right? Something here that needs to be torn down. Whatever it is, Pisces, but it's something here like you growing from this shakeup, from this situation that's caving down, like you feel like something is falling apart, but it's falling apart because it needs to be rebuilt. It's like, I got one more thing that I'm going to do to get this right. And it's like you working in a flower, in a flower house, or you planting your seeds. It's like you got one more thing and you watering the plants and you doing everything. You got the sunflower, just the yes card, the nurturing card, the saying you planted the seeds, you gave me sun, you made sure you gave me the right food, you made sure I had all the lights. After everything, the Tower, you get the sun. It's like you start to rebuild over. Okay? Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles, my love. All right, now, The King of Wands, a builder. Now, okay, I'm going to build something. I'm going to travel the world. I'm going to move forward. I'm going to take action. It's like you got the Knight of Pentacles and then you got the King of Wands. This person is ready to move forward, to take action. It's telling you something here is going to work out. You got the Six of Swords. So when you move, you got the King. It's like somebody here is watching you, not moving, but they will be moving. And it's like they're waiting for you to get to where they at, or they're waiting for your return, or they're waiting for you to arrive. And I'm not lying, honey. They got a smile on their face. It's like this person is, I guess, waiting on you, waiting for you to come, for you to arrive. Now, this is saying, I went through a lot. It's not something that's saying it was easy. It wasn't easy getting to where to leave in a situation. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy me leaving. I went through a lot. So sometimes the Six of Swords means sometimes you gotta leave a situation, take a break, think about it, right? Take a trip, go somewhere, because the Six of Swords means leaving to be in a calmer water. So you gotta be where you can think. And someone here feels like everything came apart, but and then they don't take action, it's like, I don't know if it could be like a breakup or, like something it was too much to carry. It was too much to bear. We couldn't even get along. We couldn't even talk, right? We couldn't even let each other think straight without badging each other, which caused tower moments. Where towers moments are coming to make things grow in a different way, to see things in a different views. We all have our own views. We can't tell somebody how to think and how to act. If the world can let a person or each individual to act their own way without trying to mold them to be somebody, we will live in a better world. We will have better relationships. Okay? And that's what it means. It means that wherever you was at, with all the weight that you had to carry, all the sacrifice, that from that growing, you grow. Because you got the Ace. And then all of this seems to come down to make you rebuild things over. So you almost stay a Pisces. And then it's like somebody here is like looking and doesn't make a move. Right? And while they don't make a move, it's this King of Wands. And that means built-in structure. It's a part that someone plays in. It says, I'm a builder. I'm a natural born leader. I'm a teacher. I like to travel. I like to go places. I like to see new things. Right? But the sun is there because it's looking at everything. So it seems like someone is waiting for your arrival. Wherever you're going, they're waiting. They welcoming you. It's like they smiling. You may think it's the worst, but it's not. It's waiting for you. It's waiting for things to calm down. Things are going to be rebuilt in a different way. And when things like this happen, it's because you had the time to think. You had the time to grow, to see things in a different way. to nurture yourself, to heal yourself. Okay? I hope you all understand it, and I do understand this. Like I said, I don't know what this dream was about, but I seen it so clear that I felt like I just got off a plane. I'm not lying. Like I woke up and I got off of a plane, or I got off of a cab, or I just got home from a place, and that's how I feel. And that place was me looking at the past. It's almost like I meant something here. Like I was teaching. Like when I tell you it was unbelievable. All right. So it's something here that's going to grow from all of this craziness that you're going through. And there's a person here that is see things, and y'all didn't see each other, see things in a way, but it seems like it's somehow, some way you may tell yourself, no, I would never. But remember, it says look in the mirror. Don't abuse yourself. You got to look at yourself. You can't abuse yourself because you feel like things are so ugly, because you're not ugly, you're beautiful. You can't abuse yourself because your life ain't going right and you giving up on yourself. You are beautiful. It's just telling you to look at yourself in situations and how you handle it. All right? Tell me, what is this ace here? The Six of Pentacles. Look at you. Right? After trying to make it there, you get the Ace of Wands and then the Six of Pentacles to give. You got more than enough to give. Look how you look. It ain't like it got what is this? You got two. Look at this. Like you got more than enough, Pisces. Like whatever it is that you carrying on your chest, you're gonna have more than enough. God is gonna give you. Tell me more. You're gonna get what you want. You may think that you're not gonna make it, or you're not gonna get it or have it, but you will have it. You will. You will get what you want. God will give you more than enough. More than what you're asking for. Tell me more about this. The Six of Cups, Pisces. It might have been chaotic. You will rebuild. And people from your past will come back. I don't know if it's a child. People you love will come back under this roof. The things that fell apart. It will be a union. Because you grown and people grow. Sometimes you got to let people grow. You got to let people move on. You got to stand strong in your power. You got to look at yourself in the mirror. You may not be happy with who you see, but you are beautiful. And you must understand that when you stand for what you believe in, and you be gentle with yourself, everything will come back around in a healthy way. Believe me. You may feel like your world has crumbled, and you're waiting and you feel like no one's there. But Pisces, when you come out on top, you will be so proud of yourself. Because what they don't know is what you're doing and how you moving and how you doing it so quietly. Because you have been carrying so much. You know, I told Jay Sean yesterday, I said, you don't even know if I was dead or alive. You don't even call, you don't check on me. Right? It's like you feel like you've been through a lot by yourself. And you carry everybody's weight. But everything, Pisces, will come in abundance. And everything will come back around. Tell me more about this. And the way that you give this apple to your child gracefully, like this hug. Oh, so beautiful. Love, Pisces. So much love with whoever this is. You have known this person. Tell me more. 6 of Swords. The 9 of Wands. Joan of Arc. The 9 of Wands, Pisces. Look how you jump for joy. Very protective. You're growing. It don't show like you sacrificing. It seems like you are in power. The 9 of Wands. It's like this was worth it. Look at this. The Queen, look at this. It says the Queen of Wands. It's like something here is yours. It's yours. You're very protected over what is yours. You protect yours. You protect what you love. You're going to be, it's like you're revealing what it is. You're getting ready to reveal it. You know, you got an audience there clapping. You about to reveal something. Look how you got the lion there. But it's something here that you're going to reveal for the world to see. All right? And this is beautiful, Pisces. You know, I understand, Pisces. I'm there with you 100%. You're very, it's like you stand on the top. And the 9 of Wands shows that you're very protected, defensive, loyal, strong, disciplined. It's like you don't look to me like you are a wounded warrior. You don't look like that at all. Listen to me. Even running on fume, you are more powerful than you know. Trust your inner fire. And I know it because this doesn't show, you got a lot of growth here. Look how you are. You freaking happy as hell. And you're about to reveal something. I don't know if you're going to reveal a person or a thing or whatever it is, but is somebody happy to see that you are arriving? And it's something that you are very not telling people, keeping to yourself. All right, Pisces? Pisces, I love you so much, and I think the world of you. But I'm going to tell you something. What is sticking to me is looking at this lady with a mirror in her hand, looking at herself. And I feel like this lady feel like she's been through hell and back, wounded. And it says, look at yourself, how strong you are, how beautiful and elegant it is. Nothing wrong with how you look, You're just gorgeous. Look at all the wounds you've been through and how many wounds you have overcome. Accept the part of you that you're not accepting. You're perfectly well. God did not make you ugly. He made you beautiful. Okay? And whatever is going around you and it's making you feel like you're carrying so much, you're going to be okay. Because what you're going to reveal, it's like you get ready to reveal a part of you or something about you or something that you created or something about you that the world is going to be like, what? Yes. You're more powerful than you ever know. Pisces, don't forget to pray for peace, harmony, and love, and go in peace. May God bless you. Bye-bye.